Hello, team. Good afternoon. Good evening to everybody in Italy. So, how is everybody doing? So, right now po, I'm still the only one who's online from our organizer. So, we're still waiting for Kuya Ray and Sanaz. So, hopefully they'll be online soon. So, we have a space here in our webinar which you can see the chat. So display a sticky message. So you can chat me if you guys have any question. Hello. Okay. So give me one sec, team. So I just have Sanas message me. Okay. I just want. Oh, there you go. I think Sanas is online.
Yes, I am. Is Ramin on yet too?
I think I just give you a link.
Yeah, I forwarded the link over to Ramin as he wanted to be on the call as well.
Oh, okay. So I think I need to send him another link because this link.
Okay. Can you send him a link right now? He's just waiting.
I'll do that.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to message him and let him know as well. Okay. I just let him know that you're going to send him a link yourself, so he's just going to wait for you.
Yes, so I do send him a link. So I just want to introduce you, Sanas, to our team. So I think everybody is seeing you. There you go, Ramin is online.
Perfect. Ramin's on.
Okay, hi, Ramin.
Alan, can you hear me okay? Because I'm in a very busy place.
Yes, I do. So I just sent message to Reynaldo. He's gonna be online too. So team, right now we are very, very lucky to have our Vice President, Miss Sanaz Hooman from Canada, and of course our very own CEO, Mr. Rumin Misgarlo, on the call. So Rumin, Sanaz, the team are very, very excited to hear from you guys. And of course they're very excited to see you in Italy.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, Ramin, do you want to get the call started, or would you like me to just? Can I just take a little bit of time to just introduce you? Because
sure,
I know there's
a
lot of brand new distributors. So, first of all, welcome to all of our amazing distributors that are in the Italy market. We're excited to be on the call with you. Of course, this is an important call for us. For the CEO of the company as well as the VP to be on the same call at the same time for you. The first gentleman I'm going to introduce is our founder and CEO. Of course, you've all heard of him and know of him, Mr. Ramin Mesgarlu. This gentleman comes from a vast experience in the industry of direct sales, has built organizations of over 100,000 people in the industry of network marketing, has had phenomenal success, founded and created the Global Wealth Trade Company almost 10 years ago. We're close to our 10-year anniversary. Since then, he's been able to truly build a legacy when it comes to the direct sales industry by creating the first and ever variable compensation plan that is one of the most creative and lucrative business opportunities out there, as well has been able to help so many people worldwide to become financially free. He's got over almost 16 millionaires now. It keeps on going up, so I'm losing count. 16 millionaires that he's been able to help. So entrepreneurs to be able to create a multi-million-dollar income, as well as multiple six-figure incomes. So we call the GWT business a little economy on its own, and I'm proud and honored. I know with your busy schedule, with your travels, Ramin, to have you on the call. So the call is all yours until we get started, and I'll share my words.
Thank you very much, Sanaz. Good day, good evening, Italy. Not sure what time it is down there. This is a historic moment for you, of course. You got one of the most well-known designers in the world. She's coming there because we have several factories in Europe. Some happen to be in Italy. And it's not in your city, but I've seen you on our country performance report. I'm sure you've all seen it. If you haven't, I'm not sure why. You have to go to our Global Wealth Trade Corporation Facebook page, and every month we have the top 10 top 10 markets report that gets posted there. We have 30 to 40 countries every single month that participate in launching VDMs, and you've made certainly what a selling tool for you that is to be able to take that prospects and immediately can do this. Because one thing we find, I've done this for 26 years in MLM, is that it doesn't matter what country we go to, whether it's in Africa, Canada, North America, people tend to always say, well, our market is different. It says exact same words, and it's never different. I've built this 26 years, and we do business in 91 countries, and just our perception. Even in Canada, we have people say, well, our state. Even in Canada, Sanaz, can you hear me?
Ramin, I do hear you, but you are cutting out quite a bit.
Okay. So if the problem persists, just let me know and see what we can do about that. But in any event, you want to make sure that you go to the you be attached to a social media and find out what's going on, because once you go to GWT Family and see how this business is growing globally 24/7, it gives you a completely different perspective of where GWT is today. Your name and say, well, you know what? There's a group there that we have a policy called No Member Left Behind. And although we are extremely busy at the World Headquarters, I work till 4 or 5 in the morning. Sanaz work 14, 15-hour days. I said to Sanaz, look, we have to find a way for you to meet the leaders down there, because you go on there, I know it's a different city, you have to make a flight, we have to clear her schedule for her to be able to do that, because she extended her schedule 2 days for this, but we have to make sure that we reach the leaders so they get a chance to meet with you, you get a chance to meet their prospects and candidates and be able to do some type of training so they can be updated with Global Wealth Trade, because you can go and start building, bring in a whole bunch of people based on enthusiasm, but you know what, if you're not well trained, you won't last. So I never get too excited when a market launches and then they have 50 people come on board the first month. It's nice to have it, but that worries me, because if we don't have the My 5 going into that country, in a new market, do proper training, if that market, they're not attached to our Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Sunday webinars, my experience is, and it's 100%, it will not last. So what we want to make sure is that you look people started already. So we're going to go beyond what we need to do and clear our schedules and make the investment to make sure that your prospects get a chance to meet the senior vice president. You get a chance to spend some one-on-one time with her, and you get a chance to get the best training you can from the second highest ranking officer in this company. So at the end of the day, it is an opportunity of a lifetime for you. Now, Sanaz told me just before this call that somehow there might be a change, and there might not be a meeting, and somebody made a suggestion there should be a dinner.
Bakit connection ba?
How's my Jonathan, how's my voice?
You're doing good, Ramin. It's very clear right now.
Okay, can we find also here from Italy, how's my voice down there?
It's very good.
Perfect. So
Clear and loud.
Terrific. So Sanaz told me there may be some type of change. There cannot be a change. It's either that Sanaz is going to come there and meet with your candidates and train your people properly, or it's not going to do you any good, and for her to take 2 extra days, and we've already cleared her schedule to be there, we can just cancel it. So you have an opportunity, it's a golden opportunity for you. You have 21 days. This is a long time. When I was on the field, we had a 15-minute notice to get in massive webinars and then we have 3 days to get ready for a major session somebody was flying in. You have 21 days, and Sanaz is going to be there, and I'll tell you, this is going to take you to the moon, because you guys are doing well by yourself, but this is going to take you to the moon when you get a chance to get some accurate, powerful, inside information coming from the lady who's responsible for our product development. So I look forward to her doing that. I think as the Italy leadership make that decision that this is, again, you're fortunate that she was coming there, so you have this golden, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You should be revved up. Now, if daytime work is an issue, well, when I was on the field and what we do right now, people just take time off work, period. I mean, this is a monumental event. But we do have some flexibility. Sanaz is going to be there for a couple of days, so we can do the sessions at nighttime. So again, that flexibility is also there. So in any event, I want to congratulate you for starting over there. I want to congratulate you for building the way you are. My guess is that you have experience in the industry, and this is wonderful. What I always say, though, and take this to heart and teach it, if you're a good eye doctor, it doesn't make you a good foot doctor. Okay? You're still a doctor, but you're not qualified for this business, this company. You bring in some excellent attributes with you, so you're ready to be trained for this platform. So you want to make sure that you're 100% completely trained GWT. The very first time we sent somebody to Nigeria, because Nigeria was faltering at first. In fact, they started and they stopped. Then I got on the phone with them, much like I'm doing with you right now. Then we sent Brian down there, and that started the momentum. And then we send out, other leaders. That was a year and a half ago. Look at what they're doing. The leadership that just went to Haiti, they've had over 100 VDMs launched in the last 8 days. At the end of the day, when you have people that are coming there who are ready to show my 5, or especially if it's corporate, to say that, you know what, let's just have dinner instead. It doesn't make any sense. Sanaz doesn't want to fly down to have dinner. It's not. She wants to make sure she gets down there to build your business, to help you. Not only educate you, educate your people so they can do the business effectively, so you can start making money. Of course, gives you the opportunity to bring all your candidates, and prospects are put in front of Sanaz, and they'll launch their VDM. Now you're starting your momentum. So all in all, I'm actually in a busy place. I'm happy that I found a quiet area to be able to have this conversation with you folks. I'll pass it on to Sanaz, or if somebody has a question for me, because I'm not going to be on this call long, we can do that. Or Sanaz, you can just take over, and let's continue with the call.
Sure, Ramin. Thank you so much for your time. I know you're busy and you're out and about. Again, Jonah Lynn has done a great job of getting the Italy market started. She's introduced a couple of people. Leaders like Ronaldo have started and have been building and expanding. I know we have a lot of LCs that are in the Italy market that are from the direct sales industry for quite a long time and have an amazing, vast experience. But like you said, because of our comp plan, because of our synergy, because of the GWT style that we do things, it's a little bit different. So I am excited to go down. I mean, I go to Italy quite a bit. Don't usually fly into Rome, but I thought, you know what, it'd be great to stop in Friday night to do the tour. And usually when there's a special guest, like if I fly into a city, I would do the tour. One of the leaders doesn't have to do it. So I usually would do the tour. I'd answer all the, questions. And it's just basically the job of the LCs to be there, to get the rest of their guests and their leaders there, and their team members, so that they can meet and greet with corporate. It's not very often we go into a country, but if we do, I always like to meet as many of the distributors that are in those markets, of course. And then I know Jonah Lynn's going to be doing a follow-up tour in the future, which is going to be a great, basically, extension to momentum moving forward as well. So, Ronaldo, I believe you're on the call. Good to meet you as well. We finally get a chance to meet face-to-face. I'm not sure if there's anybody else on the call, but I'd like for, to open it up for us to have an open conversation.
I do want to say this. A perfect example right now, for example, is Nigeria. They've been our #1 market for, I guess, throughout the last year. They do incredible amount of money. We're releasing three six-figure income earners this week in Nigeria. Six-figure income earners. Point is this: Sanaz has never been there, neither have I. So it's by chance that she's going to be in your neighborhood, and now she's cleared her schedule to spend some time with you folks and help bring your business into momentum. Haiti, I've now been to. In fact, 91 countries. I've only been to about two of them personally. Sanaz has been to about, three of them. Sanaz has been to about four or five. So this is a chance of a lifetime. It happened by chance that we're there. This is where you have to get extremely revved up and make sure you jam-pack the house so she can make you money while she's there. And while she's there, she's going to train your people as well, so when she's gone, your people will become self-sufficient.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Rumin, for being our special guest. So yeah, I was just telling the team yesterday because before this call we had a meeting yesterday. So I was telling them, oh my God, you guys are so lucky. We have a big team in Germany, we have a big team in Norway and Spain, but Sanas hasn't been there. So this this is the first time actually Sanas is gonna be in your country. So yeah, so we kind of like they gave me their feedback, and then I told them that I'm gonna relay the message to you, Sanas. But then again, I told them, Kuya Reynald, we have other leaders in the call. It's just that Reynaldo is the one who can really talk on behalf of them. So I told Kuya Reynaldo that now that we have Sanas on Sunday, so we can kind of like share each other's idea. But of course, it's always better to have the tour. It makes more sense to have a tour and have a training when you are there because it's like really a really good thing for them.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I had done is I briefly spoke to Ronaldo last week, and then we said we were going to further discuss it. What the conversation I had with Ronaldo was, he said he's spoken to his team. He has about 50 people that are completely revved up and excited. He's going to speak to more of his team, and basically they're going to find a venue that we can host, maybe like a boardroom or a meeting room that can hold, I don't know how many people he has, to basically do a meet and greet on a Friday. And as well, I'll do a business tour presentation for maybe their prospects that are interested, like we always do in any market. And then on Saturday, spend some time with our distributors and actually train them on how to build a business, the pillars of GWT, the success, the attributes of it, and then help them in that perspective.
Oh, that's perfect. So I believe Kuya Reynaldo is here. Kuya Reynaldo, do you have any words, or do you talk to the team last night after our webinar?
Well, some of them, you heard me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, as we have said yesterday, because most of them, I don't know, there was a technical problem. I don't know for the link that they have been, most of them they didn't heard our conversation last night.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was a problem for the link. I don't know. You know, well, we have an idea that we are very excited that Sanas will come this coming February 20 and 21. But I had also a meeting just ended just a minute ago that most of our members right now have you know, they work from Monday through Saturday, and the possibility of meet and greet, I think if Sanas is agree, is Saturday night, like 6 o'clock till evening, because there is a main problem right now for most of our members because they work till Saturday, but we can make an exception for most of them to attend our training and to be given by Miss Sanas. She comes.
Yes, Sanas, just to add up on what Kuya Ray is saying, because most of I think 80% of our LCs in Italy are like nannies, caregivers who are living in with their employers. So they were saying that it's hard for them to take off on the Friday night. But Saturday, I think Saturday and Sunday they are off, so they can actually go to their apartments. It's just that from Monday to Friday night, they won't be able to come out because the employer won't allow them. So that's the only thing that they have on their side right now.
Saturday, I think we can spend even from 4 o'clock to even late at night.
Sanas, I think you're on mute.
There are two things we got to do here. First of all, I completely understand people's work schedule, but then again, that's pretty normal everywhere in the world. Monday to Friday, everybody works daytime, and people usually come after work, and some people work on Saturdays as well. So one thing you got to consider is that if you use that as a reason why people can't come out, you'll never be able to hold any major session in your country, and which is absolutely necessity for momentum. So what you want to do is make sure people understand that if you're going to have major momentum in this country, we're going to need our My5 visiting us. We're going to have the corporate visiting us. We have to be able to make those adjustments. Every country the same. Everybody works. So this idea that we work on Monday, Friday, not available, you know what? That's, again, what if you decide to do weekly sessions on a Wednesday night tour? So you have to make sure that it's not a culture that no one can make it. Some people can't make it, some people can, but you want to make sure that the system is there for people who can and are willing to. So you can't write off the system just because a few people, maybe your initial team, that can. When you start getting all kinds of Italians and different cultures getting into your business, they want this platform. They want the weekly support system. As far as on Saturday, again, you not only have to fit in for the tour because it's an opportunity for you to make money. What a great way to get your prospect to listen to the senior vice president who's responsible for products to do your tour for you. I mean, incredible. Second part is it's absolutely vital that we put in about 2 to 3 hours or more for training that Sanaz can sit about the products and you'll be able to do training. I think it's not enough, about 3 hours, but then again, you have to fit it in. So you need the tour as well as you need a training. So again, let me go back to forensic. This is one of the basic trainings of forensic. If it's important to you, it's important to your people. If it's urgent to you, it's urgent to people. If it's not important to you, if it's problematic to you, whatever it is to you, it is important. That's the same way it is with your people. So if you have absolute no tolerance for not showing up, if you're absolutely revved up and jazzed up about this, guess what? Your people are also jazzed up and revved up. So the culture starts with you. So never take this thing about job. Every country, every citizen of every country, they work 9 to 5. Some work on Saturdays too. They have to make some tough decisions and be able to make time for the business. Why? Because that's the only light they have at the end of the tunnel to get them off their jobs. So if the business is going to get hampered, if the business is going to be left aside, if every other commitment is going to take over of the business, you know what? They're not going to see the success that we want them to. So I'm giving you some tough love here because I see you guys, have some talent there. You're doing some things down there. I see there's an opportunity to put lots of gasoline on that spark and make it into another Haiti, make it into another U.S., Canada, even in places like St. Martin and St. Lucia, these people blew up on, those guys work long hours, and transportation is extremely difficult in some of these countries. They're not like European countries or North American countries where the public transportation is good. Some of these countries are very, very difficult to get around, but guess what? They make it a priority. I just want to make sure the leadership here on this call knows that. Don't make it a problem for you in your head, because if once you do that, it becomes a culture in your team.
Yeah.
So, Kuya Reynaldo? Oh, I just wanna let you know as well, Ramin, that Reynaldo just turned ambassador yesterday, and we've got one more diplomat winner that she's from Ghana, so she wanna open up in Ghana as well. So I think
that is wonderful, wonderful, and I love it. We're so committed to all our people. Look, my concept is, as a leader, when I was on the field, when you see spark with gasoline all the way, that's what we're on this call right now with you. We see some talent there, and we want to get you. We're going to help you to get you in momentum. Now, we wouldn't be able to do that had Sanaz not been there anyways, because we're just too busy. but what an opportunity right now to turn your sparks into an inferno. So congratulations for these ambassadors and for the new diplomats. I mean, I talk a lot about you in my country report. I'm hoping that you're reading it and you're sharing it.
Yes, they do. Sanaz, I think you're on mute. We can't hear you.
Busan ako ng English.
Reynaldo, while Sanaz is fixing her
There we go.
Oh, there you go. She's in.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was happening. So what I wanted to share was, I know Ronaldo was saying that, or you were saying, sorry, earlier, that about 80% of your team, they're working and so on and so forth. But again, you have to also cater to all of your team. I'm sure that, like you said, not your entire team are nannies. I'm going to be there. I'm flying in for you guys. So I think if we were to even do a Saturday tour for the ones that are working on Friday, we can do a Saturday tour, Ronaldo, like you said, starting at 4, and then we can do an evening boot camp. So it's not about what the time is. It's about getting in the training, because right now you became an ambassador. Congratulations to you. We want to make sure that we help all of your diplomats to become ambassadors and get you to regional ambassador right away. So that's what this business is about. It's about reaching those heights, elevating it, and helping you through the process so that when I come in, you guys get another jump start in the business, so that when Jonah Lynn comes, you guys go to the next level. So again, Italy can really dominate a lot of the European markets. It's just about getting the right training and then starting that momentum when it comes to the GWT.
Oh, that's actually really good, Sanaz. That's so you're you really thought of the team. Kuya Reynaldo, I think that's a really good point. So instead of like just having a dinner, so you guys can have a tour at night, and then after the tour is usually just an hour or two, or probably three if most of your guests have a lot of questions. Bring your guests, so that's the time that you guys can make money. Maybe that night you can be the ambassador, the regional ambassador, because I know you already have the other qualification, just missing one ambassador. And of course, you guys can do the boot camp at night. We're really fortunate that Sanaz is willing to, go beyond from Milan to Rome, and plus then she's gonna be awake for most of the time on the Saturday evening. So I think you guys should really take advantage of that. But Kuya Ronaldo.
Yeah, sure. We're really, really excited. This is, we've been expecting for. We're very fortunate to have Sanaz here with us, and we're preparing for this. And I can promise, but I'll bring more. I bring more people, and not only for Filipino groups, and some other. I have so much friends in other networks that I'm still studying. Because there are lots of my friends, Italian friends, who are involved in networking, and they're struggling. But since that I've told you before that my transition is in a kind of smooth transition right now. I'm making my training as have quality as much as so much right now. You didn't hurt us to make some noise events like what we did in other networks. Because I know when I saw the platform that Ramin Misgarlo had invented, the free flowing banner plan, and I shared it to some of my friends, and they really like it because it does make sense. So that's why I discovered the right mindset and the right practical way to follow the system, and in a very short time, I think Italy will raise as we are expecting to be. That's why we are happy to have here Sanaz, and we're very excited. We bring more people, of course. We expect that, and well, I think thank you in advance. We're happy.
Fantastic.
Well, I want to congratulate you for leading by example. I love running into. It's rare that you find a true blood leader and looks like you are. Congratulations again. You get yourself on my map. Here was my philosophy all the years that I was building like a soldier like you in the field. Yes, said to my people, you put 25%, we put 25, you put 50, I put 50, you put 100, I put 200. You stop, I stop. I don't chase anybody. So I see the leadership you've taken on your own is just going to blow up once you start having your MI5 fly in on conference calls, and once you feel plugged into a system, once they get to meet the corporate team, once they come to the convention, and so forth. So again, congratulations. If you're that close to the RA, wow. I mean, this is, I love to have you part of the exotic trip. Again, you've set the proper protocol for your team to follow. I'm proud of you. I've not met you. First time we're talking, put yourself on my map. You make sure you're on my Facebook page. Now that you're on our leader in Italy, I'll give you direct access to myself and Sanaz. You can email me if you have any questions. It's Ramin at gwdcorp.com and Sanaz at gwdcorp.com. So you're our leadership there. Now, one thing about Italy, it's interesting because I've been doing this for a long time, 26 years. Italy, and some other countries as well, but Italy in general, it was never an MLM country, ever, because the economy was always very strong. So, and here's how it works. When the economy is really strong in a country, they don't have a need people to do anything other than their jobs. So MLM was never a big blow up in country like Switzerland or Italy. But of course, Italy's economy for the past half a decade or so has been really bad. It's getting worse. So this is why Italy is a prime country now for MLM, because people see no other choice than to do something for themselves. And in every country, why MLM is blowing up, fastest growing method of distribution in the world for the past 30, 40 years, is because as the economies get worse, people are more motivated to do something. Even in Canada, when the economy is supposedly strong, our business doesn't slow down, but doesn't go as fast. But the minute the economy collapses, boy, oh boy, I mean, a business explodes. So that's probably the main reason why Italy now is maybe finally ready to become like some of the other countries and become a huge MLM hub. So your timing is perfect. I have to let you folks go. Good talking with you, and I guess Sanaz will fill me in on the details of this upcoming event.
Thank you so much, Ramin. Thanks for your time. I know you're busy, but you gave us some time to share us your wisdom. So we are very excited. And yeah, regarding with the convention, everybody is flying out to Canada in 2016 for convention, and actually put up an incentive that whoever will be an ambassador until this April is gonna have a free ticket, free flying ticket for the convention. So everybody is excited to be ambassador. And on behalf of the team, we thank you so much for your time. And Sanaz?
Have a good day. Have a good day, team.
Thank you, Ramin. Jonathan, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'll let you, Ronaldo, and the team maybe have some discussion amongst yourselves. Figure it out. You guys already know I'm going to be there for Friday. I fly in on Friday, and I'll be there as well Saturday as I fly out on Sunday. So what you can do is maybe Ronaldo yourself, as well as Jonalyn, discuss it with your team, get organized. What I'll do is I'll definitely, if you wanted to also make it Friday night, the more exclusive night that you want me to meet with your main leaders, I can definitely do that. And then on the Saturday, we can do a tour as well as a training for your team as well. So what I'm going to do is I'll leave that to you guys so you guys can organize it. Again, you heard from the CEO himself. We're going to be there. We're committed to you guys. We're excited. We're excited that, you know, you're very close to being an RA as well in the European market. So I'm not sure if you have any questions for me that I could answer for you as well.
Kuya Reynaldo, do you have any questions? Kuya, do you have any questions to Sanaz?
Okay, you heard me?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, so Friday, actually for those who are available for that day, because
Kuya, Um,
Hello?
yes, Kuya. Sanasa will need to go soon. She's asking if you have any more question to her, and then she's gonna leave us, and then we'll talk about the plan on her coming. So do you have
Okay, so
any
far it's clear we don't have a question right now because the idea is already clear. So we'll speak to all our members uh,
Exactly.
for this coming.
Absolutely. So you guys speak amongst yourselves, figure it out. Let me know. And Ronaldo, if you have some network marketers from other companies, other businesses, I can sit down with them. I can show you the difference between our business and
Yes.
whatever comp plan they're in, and show them what a lucrative compensation plan we have. So maybe we can make your Friday night for your main, diplomats, ambassadors, as well as other leaders from other MLM markets. Saturday, we can do a basic tour for the masses as well as training for your entire team.
Okay. Okay, good.
All right, perfect. So I'll let you
Okay.
guys be. You let me know whatever it is. And of course, I'll be there to support you guys.
Okay, thank you so much,
Thank you.
Sanas.
You're most
Thank
welcome.
you.
Have a great day and pleasure to speak with you, Ronaldo.
You, you too.
All
Thank
right.
you very
Thanks,
much.
Donald.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Walnut.
On
Yeah, she's
behalf of
here with
our
me.
group here.
All right. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So, Kuya.
Okay, maliwanag na. So, Friday night, so kung sino yung available lang kasi alam mo, talagang may mga trabaho yung mga ano natin.
I know.
So, walang problema, pipiliin lang namin kung sino yung mga available na mga ambassadors, diamond, diamond diplomat natin. So, ganun na lang gagawin natin.
So, yun,
Okay.
ganun na nga lang po, Kuya. I know naman everybody is excited about this webinar. So, I know most of our teams are right now listening. So, I can see Kuya Joseph, Ate Nancy, Ate Alice, Kuya Nelson. Kuya Nelson, I want you to be diplomat tomorrow on Monday, okay? And Tita Paz, you as well, Tita Paz, you have to be diplomat this
So,
week.
explain na rin sa kanila, sorry, Joe, no, kasi kagabi, parang nagkaroon ng misconception kasi hindi sila nakapasok. So,
I know kasi
medyo
most
may
of
naano lang ako doon na baka akala nila tayo-tayo ng dalawa lang. So, I think may problem sila kagabi sa link nila, no?
Yeah, opo. I think naka-problem po
So,
sila sa link
gusto
kasi
kong ipaalam sa lahat, no, na ang ginagawa ko, ginagawa natin para sa inyo to. So, wala tayong inaano dito. Ang success ng isa dito, success natin ng lahat. So, guys, be an open-minded kasi ang ginagawa ko para sa inyo lahat to. Okay? So, wala tayong tinatago-tago na kung ano-ano dito. Sana magtulong-tulungan tayo ever since nakakausap ko kayo ng one-on-one, mga leaders, Italy. Serious na itong ginagawa natin.
And you know what, Kuya Ray? Even the recording yesterday, hindi po siya nag-recording.
Kaya nga, may problema yung
I
link
think
siguro.
may problema po ang webinar. Kasi
So,
I've
kung
been
meron
trying.
kayong tawag lang kayo sa akin. Kung meron kayong mga problema, handa akong tulungan kayo. Kasi dito halos every 2 hours kayo, kagagaling na ng mga tao sa bahay ko, continue training your downlines. I'm training all your downlines, left and right. Sana maintindihan nyo na ito yung ginagawa ko para sa inyo. Guys, para sa atin lahat to. Hindi, kasi kung magiging ano lang tayo rito, kanya-kanya, walang mangyari sa atin. Kaya sana mga leaders, magiging mature tayo, harapin natin kung ano dapat harapin dito, magtulong-tulungan tayo. Kasi ako nandito, sabi ko sa inyo, I give 200% of my time, effort, training sa inyong lahat para maging ambassador kayo lahat and beyond. Going to global ambassador. Kaya samantalahin nyo to, sa narinig nyo, February 20, meron na tayong meeting kay at saka February 21. So kung maka-absent kayo sa mga amo nyo, kung meron kayong mga prospect, dalhin nyo na, it's time na, maswerte tayo, pupunta rito yung Senior Vice President at mismo yung Chief Designer ng company.
Exactly.
See?
So guys, to recap, Friday night, so whoever, most especially yung mga diplomats natin, so you guys need to meet up with Sana, sama kayo kay Kuya Ray dun sa hotel niya. So she's staying at Intercontinental de la Ville, Roma, in Via Sistina 67169, Roma, Italy. So she'll be staying there for Friday night. So, pwede kayong sumama kay Kuya Ray, lahat kayo, yung mga leaders, especially yung mga diplomats natin, para ma-meet and greet nyo siya. And then by Saturday afternoon po till night, magkakaroon, para mapagmitingan nyo na rin yung tungkol sa tour. So, magkakaroon ng tour, si Sanaz po yung magpe-present. So, make sure to bring all your products para sa decoration and yung iba is para sa suot nyo. And then, at night, so everybody, even yung mga bagong join, kunwari may mga prospect kayo na nag-join that night, so she can give you some sort of training. So again guys, sabi ko nga po sa chat natin na make sure that you have a list. So isulat nyo na po yung sa papel, yung lahat ng mga tanong nyo about the company, about the product, yung lahat ng mga hindi nyo naintindihan, isulat nyo na po sa papel. By then, Sanaz can give you an answer. Para kasi kung hindi nyo po maaalala. So kung sinusulat nyo yung mga tanong, much more na maaalala nyo. And then, that's it. So, yung pong ating mga running for diplomat and yung ating mga diamond. So, if you guys can make it to diplomat until February 21st, that will be really amazing. So, let's show them what Italy team has got, you know. And kung meron pa po kayong mga ibang questions, so feel free to ask Kuya Reynaldo.
Clarify lang pala natin para malaman ng lahat. Tungkol sa ambassador contest natin hanggang April. Ano ba yung libre?
Oh, so sa April po yung ambassador contest. So if you become an ambassador on until April 15, until April
30.
No,
Katapusan
hanggang April 15 po. Until April 15, you will get a free plane ticket for 2016 convention. Kasi sa 2016 po meron tayong convention. So kung sino man po magiging ambassador hanggang April 15, I will buy your plane ticket from Italy to Canada, Canada to Italy. So back and forth po 'yon. And then if yung 10 people nyo na in-sponsor, direct sponsor is lahat ay diamond, I will add additional hotel and convention ticket. Kung lahat po nung in-sponsor nyo is diamond. So kasi for you to become an ambassador, you need to have 3 diplomats and 10 LCs. Pag yung 10 LCs na yun, lahat ay diamond. So obviously, yung 3 sure na diamond. Yung 7 is diamond din. So you'll get additional hotel, 2 days, 2 nights stay, and also convention ticket, which is 169 right now, binili. And guys, kung sure kayo na atin kayo ng convention, before the end of the year, bumili na po kayo ng ticket kasi by 2016, it will extremely go up. So if it's 169 now, it will probably go to 499. So mga early bird promotion lang po yan. Kaya kung mapapansin nyo, mura lang yung ticket natin. And yeah, I think that's all. If you guys have any question, feel free to sa may gilid. Or message me, inbox me. So, and better yet, message your question dun sa ating group chat para nakikita po ng lahat.
Okay. So, thank you very much.
You're welcome po. So, guys, have a good evening and good night. So, message lang po tayo. And Kuya Ray, you know what to do, right? So you have to figure out the place where to do the tour and the training. And pag-usapan nyo na lang ng team kung paano yung gastos, paano yung decoration. So usually kapag may tour po, maglalagay kayo ng maliit na stage and then table, i-display nyo dun yung mga product para makita ng mga prospect. And then microphone and ang projector, so everything. For sure you know naman pag po may presentation, right?
Okay. So, umpisa na namin bukas sa paghahanap.
So, suggestion ko lang po before we end the call, usually dito sa Canada and other country, if we have events like that, let's say, meron tayong tour, meron tayong training, ang ginagawa po namin is the leaders will contribute para sa location, kung may pagkain, sa pagkain, and then kung may mga member na darating, they can either pay 5 euro, 10 euro. So parang ganoon po kasi dito sa amin eh. So usually dito kami nagbabayad ng hotel mga leaders. Let's say you have 5 leaders. So 6 kami share sa bayarin. And then yung mga members na nadating na may mga dalang prospect, nagbabayad sila ng either 5 or $10. And then yun yung paghahati-hatian ulit. So parang lahat po is nag-contribute.
Okay.
So
ganun na lang. So kung
you're welcome, Ate Shirley. Okay, so thank you so much guys and have a good evening. So I hope I can hear a lot of more diplomats this week. Let's start the February really strong. Stronger than January, okay? Have a good
Okay.
night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Parang init naman doon sa Canada ngayon.